Hello there, and thank you for stopping by Muhammadiyah News, where we bring you the most up-to-date news and stories around the world. My name is Carissa Beryl, and now let's discuss the topic of today's headline: how climate change is affecting marine ecosystems in the oceans. Our seas are absorbing a large portion of heat it is produced by the rising global temperatures, which is causing major changes in our marine habitats. The IPCC has provided extensive data explaining how the oceans absorb heat. According to the report, the oceans have absorbed about 93% of the excess heat from global warming since the 1970s. The effects are intense, impacting fish populations, coral reef, glaciers, and much more. The most evident effect of rising sea temperatures is coral bleaching. It is a phenomenon when the water in the ocean gets too warm and the corals lose the algae in their tissues, which turns the corals completely white. The corals lose their main source of food and become more prone to illness in the absence of this algae. In 2016, an underwater heat wave caused by El Nino and climate change led to record high sea temperatures in the region, causing widespread bleaching. More than 2/3 of the coral cover on the Great Barrier Reef was damaged. It is the worst coral bleaching event in recorded history. The United Nations Environment Programme warns that increased global temperatures may result in more frequent and severe bleaching events, endangering the coral ecosystem all around the world. Not only that, other marine species in the oceans are also experiencing the effects of warming waters as well. Fishes and other marine life are migrating to cooler regions, disturbing the traditional fishing grounds and causing food security issues for the coastal communities. For example, the Atlantic cod that was once abundant in the North Atlantic has seen a significant population decline as the warming waters make it difficult for the Atlantic cod species to thrive. Then, what steps can be taken to resolve these problems? To cut carbon emission and slow global warming, scientists and environmentalists are urging swift actions to cut carbon emissions and slow global warming. In an effort to aid fragile ecosystems in recovering and bolstering their resilience, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority has provided extensive resources on how Australia manages its protected area, including a recent initiative to strengthen its resilience against climate change. That is, in order to give reefs a fighting chance against climate change, researchers are working on a restoration efforts such as crossbreeding corals that are within or across species to create hybrids with improved survival traits. But the time for us to act is running out, and our current decisions will define the fates of our oceans in the future. And that concludes our report for the evening. Our seas are equally at risk from climate change as we have witnessed. And that's all for tonight's edition of Muhammadiyah News. Stay with us for more on climate change and other key stories affecting our world. Once again, I'm Carissa Beryl. Have a safe and pleasant evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.